I let Madden 22 decide every single week 1 game of the regular season. You and I both know this game, so this was very interesting. So without further ado, this is what EA thinks is going to happen in week 1. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Like the video.
The Cowboys on the road in Tampa Bay against the Super Bowl champions. Dak Prescott struggled in this one as he threw for under 200 yards and threw 2 interceptions, but he was under duress all game. He had 5 sacks. Pause. That's sus. What I'm trying to say is the Bucs defense played really well. Sack there by Shaquille Barrett. At the start of the second quarter, Tom Brady is in the pocket looking for a man downfield. He's under pressure and he is able to get that ball away, and Antonio Brown makes the catch and runs it into the end zone. Look at Tom Brady defying the laws of physics. He is an actual wizard confirmed. Antonio Brown makes the catch in spite of Chris Godwin's best efforts, and then he runs the ball in to the end zone. That's his first touchdown of 2 in this game. Trayvon Diggs later on in the game gets the interception off of Tom Brady and runs it all the way back for a touchdown, and that was the only Cowboys touchdown of the game. A defensive touchdown. Later on, Tom Brady in the pocket looking for a man. He keeps backing up in the pocket and he finds Mike Evans, who mosses the defender Jordan Lewis. Beautiful catch by Mike Evans. 27-12 Bucks. And Jaguars fans are going to love this one. In Trevor Lawrence's debut, he has a bomb off of his back foot into the end zone for a touchdown. He only missed 2 passes in this entire game and threw for 3 touchdowns. When do you see that in a rookie quarterback debut, where the quarterback has more touchdowns than incompletions? And Miles Jack gets the interception off of Tyrod Taylor. Beautiful catch in the end zone. He's looking like a receiver. Watch this replay. Tyrod Taylor throws it into the end zone and Miles Jack says, "Thank you. I'll take that." Look at this. Look at this. I play running back too, by the way. Hey, Urban Meyer. 24-3 Jags. Chargers traveling to Washington in this one, and Justin Herbert in the red zone finds Austin Eckler for the touchdown. But the story of this game was the defensive line for both of these teams. Justin Herbert was the highest graded quarterback under pressure last season, but that means nothing if you don't hold on to the ball. He fumbles in the red zone, but he catches up to Montez Sweat and makes the tackle just before he gets in the end zone. And that was an important play because look at this. Ryan Fitzpatrick is intercepted by Michael Vato Davis in the end zone just before halftime. So the Washington football team gets nothing out of that. And it's 16-13. That's what Madden says. Now the Seahawks are traveling to Indianapolis in week 1. Russell Wilson finds himself in the red zone at the 1-yard line, and DeForest Buckner, who had a great week 1, gets the sack on him. Later on in the game, Russell Wilson throws the deep 65-yard pass to Tyler Lockett, who makes a great catch along the sideline. That was one of his 4 catches for this game. But look at this pass by Russ, just dropping it right to him in stride. Later on, Jonathan Taylor takes the lead for the Colts. It's 10-7. This is the final drive of the game for the Seahawks, and Russ is intercepted by Kenny Moore, and that is a beautiful break on the ball. He read this all the way. Chris Carson thought he had a shot. No, sir. Kenny Moore is lurking. 10-7, Madden says. Sam Darnold revenge game. The Jets travel to Carolina, and Zach Wilson finds himself in the red zone, passes it to Tevin Coleman on the screen pass. That's his first touchdown in the league. Beautiful little hop, step, drop to Tevin Coleman. 10-6 Jets in the fourth quarter. Zach Wilson scrambles to his right side, finds Tevin Coleman again, who breaks the tackle and finds his way into the end zone. 2 touchdowns for him today. Check out this play by Sam Darnold in the red zone for the Panthers. He's in the pocket, starts scrambling to his left side, and the freak of nature, against his momentum, throws it across the field. The receiver catches it. Later on, the Panthers force overtime because of a Christian McCaffrey touchdown and 2-point conversion. But then both of these offenses just went brain dead and no one scored. 17-17, Madden says tie. Justin Jefferson and the Vikings traveling to Cincinnati, and Justin Jefferson is finally going to meet his old friends from LSU. But that's not one of them. Dalvin Cook from Florida State had a great game in this one. Watch out for him in fantasy. This is not a very good front seven. Later on in the game, Kirk Cousins is in the red zone and he throws his ball into the end zone for a touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. But don't worry, Bengals fans. Joe Burrow had a good game. He answered right back. This is late in the fourth, and he throws the bomb into the end zone to T. Higgins, who catches it and forces OT. So in overtime, the Vikings drive all the way down the field, and Kirk Cousins passes it to a wide open Adam Thielen. And Madden says 31-24. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals traveling to Tennessee. And not much happened in this one, I'm going to be honest with you. This was a pretty boring game. Kyler Murray had a good scramble throw to Christian Kirk for a touchdown, but look at this final. Madden says 24-7 in the most boring game of the week. The 49ers traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. Let's hope there's no kneecap biting in this one. Jared Goff gets sacked by Azeez Al-Shaair, unblocked coming off the top of the line. As 49ers fans everywhere are screaming at Kyle Shanahan to play Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo gets sacked in the red zone. And the Detroit Lions defensive line had their day in this one. Romeo Okwara had 2 sacks. Julian Okwara had 1.5. And then the field goal to decide it all, 6-5 at the end of the fourth, and the Lions can't get it. I am actually getting excited for a field goal. That is how this game has played out. It is 6-5. Madden says the Niners win this one by 1 point.
All right, we are officially halfway through, and we already got some crazy ones. Remember, this is what Madden says, not me. Cowboys got blown out by the Super Bowl champions, the Bucs. Cowboys fans think it's their year. Madden says, hey, this is just every other year. Sorry, Cowboys fans. And then this one, the Jets and the Panthers tied 17-17, so Madden couldn't decide a victor in that one. Who do you think is going to win? I think probably Panthers. I think their defense is a little bit better, but Zach Wilson, I think, is already the better quarterback, let's be honest. And in these two games, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything different in these two games. I set them up the same exact way, but 6-5 is the final in this one, and then the Cardinals blew out the Titans. Now listen to this. Derrick Henry was only used 8 times. He had 7 rushes and 1 pass caught for a total of, I think, 42 yards. I didn't show you that stat because who cares about that stat? He had 42 yards. I just thought you guys would like to know Derrick Henry was not even used in this game. Man, what are you doing? Use Derrick Henry. All right, let's get into the second slate of games. We got 8 more games coming for you. Madden 22 is going to predict these next few ones, and I'm going to get out your way. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going.
The Steelers traveling to take on the Buffalo Bills, and Josh Allen is in the red zone, hands the ball off to Zach Moss, who gets into the end zone. The man from Utah gets a touchdown. The Bills defense was playing great. 4 sacks for Jerry Hughes, and they had to run the ball. Najee Harris had 123 yards, but guess what? Both TJ Watt and Stephon Tuitt got an interception for the Steelers. And there's Stephon Tuitt's interception, which was a game-sealing interception. Look at what TJ Watt's doing. What is he doing to Josh Allen right here? But Stephon Tuitt with the instincts and the ball skills to catch the ball. 12-7, Madden says. The Eagles traveling to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Is Jalen Hurts the answer? The Eagles in the red zone, and Jalen Hurts throws an interception here to Isaiah Oliver. And Isaiah Oliver with the big stiff arm on the offensive lineman. Jalen Hurts did play well as he threw this touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert. Devontae Smith had the other touchdown, and Falcons couldn't get anything going on offense. Ended up getting a few garbage points. 19-16, that's what Madden says. In the game of the week, the Browns travel to Kansas City to take on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Browns in the red zone early, and Baker Mayfield finds his man in the end zone for the touchdown. A lot of offense in this one as Mahomes answers right back to Tyreek Hill in the corner of the end zone. But guess who answers right back? None other than Baker Mayfield. finds himself in the red zone yet again, and that's a pass to Jarvis Landry for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes had 4 touchdowns, and here's another one to McCole Hardman, who drags his feet in the left side of the end zone. But guess what? In a high-scoring game like this, you make one mistake, and that could cost you the game. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, the rookie, takes this interception all the way back to the 15-yard line. 31-28, Madden says the Browns take this one. The Packers travel to New Orleans in their last dance. Aaron Rodgers in the red zone finds his man Devontae Adams. Packers fans better appreciate that one. This is their last season in Green Bay, it looks like. And Aaron Rodgers to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is staying. He just re-signed, and this is 27-13. Madden says Green Bay takes it. The Broncos, who just benched Drew Lock, are traveling to New York to take on the Giants, and Melvin Gordon gets a touchdown early. Teddy Bridgewater did not play. He won the starting job because of ball security, and he threw 2 interceptions in this one. Darnay Holmes and Blake Martinez picked him off, and that is a beautiful one-handed catch by Sterling Shepard. Daniel Jones played okay, did just enough to win this game as the Giants go up 13-10, and then later in the 4th, Teddy Bridgewater passes it to Jerry Jeudy for a last-minute touchdown, but that's not enough. Madden says 23-17 Giants. The Dolphins traveling to New England to take on the Patriots. Tua Tagovailoa is the guy, and he's in the red zone trying to escape the pressure, but he fumbles the ball on the sack, and the Patriots defense picks it right up, and he's trying to run all the way, but he doesn't have the speed. He gets caught at the 25. Mac Jones on that same drive gets the touchdown to Kendrick Bourne at the left side of the end zone. Then again, Mac Jones passes it to Nelson Aguilar for a touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns in this one. Also had 2 interceptions though, so the rookie part of him is showing up. Mac Jones throws this game-sealing interception to Javon Holland out of Oregon. This is a guy I really like. Look at that interception, baby. 20-14, Madden says. The Bears traveling to LA to take on the Rams in Sunday Night Football. Matthew Stafford in the red zone, but it doesn't matter because Khalil Mack is coming at him. He had a great game, 4 sacks and 7 tackles in one game for him. Matthew Stafford taken down again, this time by Bilal Nichols. He had 2 sacks in this game. Bears defense planned really well, but Matthew Stafford is having a tough day at work. He hands the ball off to Sony Michel, who gets the easy touchdown in his Rams debut. Look at this stat line for Matthew Stafford. Woo! Andy Dalton played better, and that's a beautiful catch in the end zone to Allen Robinson. Later on in the game, Sony Michel gets the ball, stiff arm Eddie Jackson. He gets a 2nd touchdown in his Rams debut. But Andy Dalton leads this Bears team on the final drive into the end zone. Darnell Mooney with the game-winning catch. 30-20, that's what Madden says. The Ravens travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders in Monday Night Football, and Derek Carr is in the red zone early. He throws this ball to Darren Waller for the easy touchdown. He's just sitting there with no one around him. Later on in the game, Lamar Jackson hands this ball off to Gus Edwards. Remember, J.K. Dobbins is not playing for this entire season. Derek Carr passes it again, and that is Henry Ruggs this time. Look at this Lamar Jackson stat line. He played okay, but Derek Carr played better. This is another touchdown to Henry Ruggs. He had beautiful protection there. Took all the time in the world to find his man, and Madden says that the Raiders win 31-23. Now that we know what Madden is predicting, I want to know what you guys are predicting. Leave a comment. I'll read every single comment. I mean, I only get like 2 a video, but you know, I still read them and I'll respond. I'll let you guys know what I predict. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.